Well, it might have taken 4 seasons, but we finally got through with Buxton to the National League. Now with a squad with a load of players going out of contract, and even then those players out of contract are bad, we need players into the squad that are decent for the National League. Well, Dirt Football, hand turns to you. Can you do what most Dirt Footballs don't do and build a brilliant squad within 1 season, half a year, 1 transfer window, and get us competitive for the National League? Well, let's find out, shall we? Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Austin, Summer Hex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Redux. As you can see here, Darko Matic, he's had his National B licence. I can go for a National A licence, I don't know whether I will though. I want to take it steadily and slowly, if you could say that, if that's the thing. For B licences and continental licences and all that stuff. Reputation is 2-star, but the main thing is last season we did get promoted to the National League, alongside Spennymoor Town in the end. Darlington, Biggleswade Town, Morpeth Town and Gatesbridge Trinity were relegated. But the problem I have is that a load of players are leaving us. So our best players, who are all the loanees, are of course returning to their parent clubs. And then we've got people like Healy Byrne, who's a really good player. He could be let go because he's 2.5-star. Most times if you get promoted, Dirt Football doesn't give a 2.5-star player contract. The thing is, everyone else who's out of contract is a 2.5-star, and they're the ones we actually have who are here for next season are Ryan Hammond, who is unhappy over playing time. He's 2-star, so he's never getting game time with me. Todd Alcock, who, to be honest, he's quite a decent player. And then Van Young, who's probably best, if not one of the best players we have. And Cormac Daly, another absolutely brilliant player who got really good ratings. But yeah, we have 3 good players at the club that can do. Well, I expect Van Young and Cormac Daly to do a decent job in National League. I reckon they're National League players. Todd Alcock, it might be hit and miss whether he does decently or not, but we need players, man. We need players, and hopefully Dirt Football can do that. So what I am to do now is to wait quite worryingly and see if the Dirt Football signs anybody. Probably come back, don't know, like September time. So see you all in a bit. So the transfers. Going into the new season, we signed 1 player when it was in the previous season, which was Carlon Grant. He's a left winger striker, can also maybe be trained at the right winger. He's already come in and scored 4 goals and got 2 assists and 2 Player of the Match awards in 9 games, so not that bad one bit. And then comes to the people who were released. Michael Clark, who I think played quite often. Yeah, he did. He was a regular for us from halfway through season 1. He was released because he's just nowhere near good enough in the new league. Josh Barlow was also released. He's played quite a lot as well, coming in halfway through the first season, I reckon. And Brad Mayo, who was our backup goalkeeper. They were all released. Everyone else got a contract. Well, I mean everyone apart from Alex Healy-Byrne, who I know he wasn't good enough on his star ratings, and that's probably why he was not given a contract, and UCD came in for him on a free contract deal and signed him up. But he's going to be a big miss because now we have hardly any right backs left, if not any at all, at the time he left. So yeah, he had 3 brilliant seasons where he was getting close to 7s or 7s. Yeah, he'll be a real miss. Another player that left also was Richard Walker, who was one of the younger players who's played a few times. He played load in the first season, not as much in the second, third or fourth. But yeah, he will be a miss. Just as the backup of a backup. Paul Keane, another player who had potential. He was given his contract on non-contract because 2017 or something like that. Or no, he was actually just let go on free transfer to Gillingham. He mustn't have had any cost to do that, so yeah, he's left. Then people that joined, Adam Caddick has joined us on a free transfer. Fringe player, not that bad for a fringe player. 2.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. DM, midfielder, centre back, can also be trained to be AMC. Lois Sharla comes in as just an emergency backup goalkeeper from Wickham. He was let to play not regularly, but averagely, you could say, for Wickham. Though his average ratings were terrible, so yeah, he's not the best player. But as backup, he'll do. Ben Duggan comes in as the main goalkeeper for this season. Comes in on loan from West Ham United. And another loanee, Charlie Hubbold, comes in as left winger on loan from Blackburn. Noah Carroll comes in as an AMC, regular starter from Rotherham. I wouldn't say he's regular starter, say he's a squad player, but hopefully he'll do decently for us. And Joe Richards, who comes in another loanee, right back, left back. We desperately need a right back. We got one in Joe Richards, so he's going to be playing there this entire time. Comes in on loan from Leeds, 2 games so far, 7.00 rating. So yeah, the squad, it's very, very thin. It's so thin actually that we've got 2 grade star players in the squad, and one of them's played 6 games off the bench. Yeah, but if we go to the squad planner, striker, I reckon we're fine. Randall Young can play there, Fitzy can play there, Trillman can play there, Papagi can play there, and Colin Grant is our best player in that position. Right winger, I think we're fine. We've got Randall Young and Cormac Daly. AMC, we've got 2 good attacking midfielders in on loan, and also a few more players, and of course left winger. DM could probably do with one more DM. Left back, yeah, we need a left back. The only one that can play there is Joe Richards and Critchlow. Joe Richards is the main right back. Critchlow is one of the main, if not the main, left back, right centre back. So yeah, he ends up playing centre back. Left back, Joe Richards ends up playing right back, and that leaves 2 players to play centre back. And one of them's a DM, so yeah. The only place we're actually, I would say, decent at is the attacking areas and goalkeeper. And even then, that goalkeeper will then go down come next season because our goalkeeper will be leaving because he's a loanee. So yeah. Overall, I think given the circumstances, the director of football has not done too badly one bit. I've got to give him quite a lot of praise for it, to be honest. In terms of the money, we've got £700,000 in the bank from those really good FA Cup runs we had the past few years, and we've also got we're able to spend about £3,000 to £5,000 on the wage budget. We've got £33,000 to spend if we wanted to actually buy a player, which I don't think the Dutch football will do. How it's going so far is it started awfully, and I thought, oh no, we're going to have to change the tactic. Losing to Maidenhead, Fleetwood, and Halifax. In the end, I kept with the tactic, and it paid off. We beat Harrogate, Enfield, lost to Southend, who, to be honest, one of the better sides, more biggest sides in this league. Maidstone we drew, beat Dagenham and Redbridge, and beat Woking. Currently sees us in a very respectable 9th place. Right, we're back on the 1st of December, and some more signings have joined us. So Seb Naylor has joined us on loan from Coventry as our left back, which we desperately needed. Rocker Coyle comes in as another option at midfield on loan from Hull. Then we signed Kane Ryan as a permanent player who was last at West Brom. He has had, in the second season, a chance at Radcliffe on loan, so he's definitely National League quality by how he plays of level, why he's played level wise. So he comes in for us. He's not done the best, but okay, he'll get better hopefully. And Terrence Miles comes in as another option at centre back and right back. I also can play DM. He, if you don't remember, we had him on loan the season prior. He was released by Bristol City, and we've picked him up. Well, halfway through the season, he's not. I don't think he's cut out for this level. In all honesty, he was cut out. He was just about cut out for the level below, and this level he's a bit out of his depth. But it's better getting people that know you, if you know what I mean, because I think he likes me. Well, likes Darko Matic. Yeah, close. So that is all good. In terms of the rest of the games, after the Woking game, we immediately went and lost to Solihull Moors before being Fylde, being Harrogate in the FA Cup for the qualifying round, beat Leyton Orient, lost to Crewe, beat Macclesfield in the first round of the FA Cup. Wealdstone we won, Dorking we drew, Torquay we drew, lost to Newport, beat Scunthorpe and Bournemouth, lost to Yeovil, lost to Aldershot, beat Wimbledon in the second round of the FA Cup and lost to Absolute. So the past 3 games in the league we have been terrible, but it's still not going too badly. We dropped off. I don't think we're getting anywhere in the playoffs. We're 30 points, 10 points off relegation, 7 points off being in the playoffs, 11 points being off top. We're bang in the middle, and I'm happy with that for this season. So things have happened the past 10 days in game. We beat Merthyr Town in the third round of the FA Trophy. However, Northampton, who offered us a job interview, now we've been getting job interviews from Football League sides all season, but I've not been getting them. And Northampton's come in, and I actually want to take it. Now, I think I said this. It's been so long since I recorded that episode, but the idea with Buxton, at least I think it was to get them promoted from the National League North and do well in the National League until we can get a club to come for us, whether it be England or foreign fields. We're doing well in the National League, so I think we can happily leave them. I don't think they'll get relegated now, 10 points off, unless they hire the most worst ever manager of all time, someone like Wayne Rooney, who just has no tactical sense. Sorry, Wayne Rooney, I know you're an ex-Derby manager, I'm not a Derby player, but yeah, well, I think you got lucky with Derby because you were such a team and had such adversities that we were good if it weren't for the points deduction. But yeah, everywhere else he's just not been brilliant. But yeah, I don't think we'll be relegated if we leave, and Northampton are quite cool. They're League 2, currently 18th. Now the thing is, season preview sees them all the way down 21st. So they're punching above the weight. I don't know if they sacked the manager, let's just check. Yeah, and James Sinclair was sacked. He's got really good stats. But yeah, he was sacked, probably for a bad run of form. Now the thing is about Northampton, I don't know if people have noticed this in this year's game, FM24, even with the FM25 updates that people are doing in the game, is within Season 2, Northampton get relegated. Well, Season 1 they do well in League 1, Season 2 they get relegated from League 1, and Season 3 and Season 4 the relegation cap fodder for League 2. And by the time of Season 5, they're relegated and semi-professional in the National League, and if it can get even worse, sometimes they're even in the National League North or South, whichever it puts them in. I want to stop that. I want to get them promoted back to League 1 and have a good season in League 1. So yeah, I think I'm going to reject the meeting with Buxton and join Northampton Town. Now, for people that would like this save, I will have a little save now and call it final save of Buxton or something like that. and if you'd want to play it before the coming release of FM25, even though they said you would hear news by the end of January, it's currently February and there's been no news as of February 2nd, early in the morning. So yeah, you might get to play it a bit longer than people are expecting, even more than March. Or they might just give up on the whole game this year, I don't know. Either way, I'll put up the file for free on Patreon, so if you just want to go onto Patreon, link in the description below, my Samurai Hanks Patreon account. You don't have to pledge, you just have to, I think you might have to pledge for a free version maybe. I don't know how it works properly with free stuff, but it'll just be a free post, download the files on there, play the game to your heart's content, and tell me how you get on with Buxton, or whether you take the Northampton job like I am about to do. So yeah, files available over on Patreon as soon as this video reaches your ears and eyes. And here we are as manager of Northampton Town. So if we look around the club, Director football is, I would say, decent for League 2 quality. He's a new gen, so yeah, hopefully we'll have a good working relationship. Steve Fletcher is our assistant manager. He is decent for this level, I would say. Top goal scorer is this guy, Jacobo Olea, who's Spanish English, 5-star potential. Worth in the max £700,000, so not bad there. Top prospect is Cameron Ward, who is 2-star, and key players this guy, James Mowbray, who's currently injured, and he's 4-star current ability, 5-star potential, and yeah, another winger thing like Alea can be. The expectations this season is, well, expectations is play defensively solid football, make the most of set pieces, high tempo pressing football, work within wage budget, grow the club's reputation, be competitive in the FA Cup, become an established League 2 team. I think that just means not be relegated, and reach at least the knockout stages of the FL Trophy. Supporters want us to be competitive against people and remain in the FL League 2. So, best players, James Mowbray, who's injured for 2 to 3 months. We're not going to have him for the first few months of our career with Northampton. Next, Guinness Walker, left back is another good player. Then McCarran, right winger, left winger, Jacobo Olea, striker. We've also got someone like Jack Marriott in the side. Then they've also got some total players who are in the main side because we haven't got any other. Yeah, we haven't got under 21, so we've got under 20s and under 19s who are no good. How to be in the main side. We've also got people like Connor Kirby, who's terrible. He's on loan at Met Police. Ashton Palmer's terrible. Just a load of terrible players. And in terms of finances, we've got £600,000 in the bank, £600,000 to spend, but we're currently overspending on wage budget by what, £10 or something like that, £16. Hopefully we can put some of that transfer budget into the wage budget and get really good players in for January, which will be coming up. But yeah, how the game has been happening, it's not been the best. They've won here and there, but mostly just lost or drawn. Seeing them in 18, 26 points, 7 points off Grimsby in 23rd, and in the end, only 7 points off 7th place Doncaster. So if we get a good run of form and get a good tactic, it's not against everything for us not to be in the playoffs push if we get a good tactic. So yeah, let's skip ahead now, forward to the end of January, see what happens with the transfers and this director of football. Right, so transfers. We had a load of players go out on loan to other teams. None of them were willing to play them this season because of quality, and in the end we only sent one player, which was Jordan Woods. It's just a youngster who looks decent, comes in from Accrington Stanley, who are currently a semi-professional side in the National League North. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Oh my god, how bad is that for Accrington? Yeah. Let's just have a quick look at Buxton, how they doing. Oh, they're dropping down the league, so they're only 2 points off relegation. Who's the new manager? Paul Tuck, is that the only manager? Yeah. He's playing the worst tactic in the game, which is that 2 wing backs and 2 DMs. It's so easy to exploit and so easy to lose it with that tactic, at least from players' point of view. So yeah, probably get relegated unless they sack him. Oh, I wish I'd left them now. Well, I do because I like being at Northampton, but I wish I'd left them with more space to not get relegated in the National League North again. Yeah, coming up to the end of the season, no transfers. They only one transfer. No one, a load of people have been known down, but nowhere near as good. We've also got this guy coming in next season, Lucas Mouse, who's a Belgian player coming in from Dender EH. He's played 21 times for them in the US National, which I think is the top division. No, is it the 2nd division? Yeah, no, it's the 3rd division. Oh my god. We're starting to play from 3rd division, not from of Belgium, so I don't know how good that'll be. At least our drinks are terrible, really poor. So hopefully he can do this job. He's 2-star ability, so I don't know what the Dreadful's doing. Problem is we've lost a load of money since we joined, and we've hardly spent any of it. So yeah, I'm just going to push on to the next end of the season. Hopefully we'll stay up. I think we'll be safe. We're loads of points now, so we'll be very much safe. Don't think we're getting anywhere near playoffs, and I'll tell you that much. But at least we're happily mid-table, so that's enough, I guess. Yeah, in the end, it went as well as expected, guy. With a team that's not very good on paper. We joined 10th of December. We got a draw, a loss, 3 wins, loss, draw, loss, 2 wins, loss, draw, loss, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 more draw, loss, win, loss, draw, win, draw, win, lost, win. So didn't win many, and I actually do think we're going to change the tactic already. By the way, this was a tactic we were going with. At least I think it was this one. I forgot, it's been so long since I loaded the save, like I said last series, or last episode I should say, last episode last season. I don't know if it's this one or this one, probably this one because this was the second one, so yeah, this is the one we're going with next season. It did its job, this custom gegenpress, it did its job, and yeah, we finished in 13th in the end, so just a tiny bit out under top half, 4 points off top half in Walsall and Doncaster. And then Barrow and Gillingham are the ones that get relegated. And Cambridge, well, I don't look keen on the new logo, I'll tell you that much. Cambridge, Shrewsbury, Burton and Crawley will get promoted. And the National League, Buxton have been relegated and they've sacked their manager. Paul Tuck, you hopeless dimwit. You're so hopeless. I left them in not the best position, but a decent position to stay up. And he just played the worst tactics imaginable, and yeah, got them relegated. 3 wins in his entire career, which was with Buxton, 7 draws and 14 losses, 12% win rate. Oh my god, that is terrible. No wonder they got relegated with that. They should have been more sack heavy. But as we know with Buxton, they were quite happy to keep me around, and they were probably happy to keep Paul Tuck around until it got to relegation. So yeah, not good for Buxton. In gonna have to be another year in National North. I hope they get promoted straight away, but you never know with the AI. Yeah, 13th place, not that bad. Next season, hopefully we can improve. we have not been given budgets yet, but the money keeps going down and down and down. Season preview currently at the end of the season in 21st. So yeah, much improvement needed if we are to get promoted like the aim is for this team, and then stay one season in League One. Hopefully it happens, who knows. But I've been Matthew, also some hacks, and thank you very much for watching this video. If you want the save for the Buxton, at the end of the Buxton save, where we were about to move to Northampton, that'll be linked in the description on my Patreon, where you just click a download link for free, and you should get everything up of the save. Yeah, I've been Matthew, also some hacks, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.